Yeah. It does. Okay, I'll tell you what. It doesn't look as ridiculous as an actual Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
That would be seriously ridiculous.
Okay, we are live on Facebook now.
All right.
Cool. So hello everyone.
Yo.
Are we also on YouTube?
And YouTube, yeah. Facebook's the one that takes all the time, so I think.
That's
good.
what we should do. We should actually have a freeze contest for everyone. We'll just pretend it to be frozen.
Yeah.
It's like we're live on Facebook.
Like a staring contest. And the loser has to shave their eyebrows. No. Cool. All right. So everybody that's going to be watching together with us, we're doing the candidate. Nope. We're doing Across the Sea, episode 15, Across the Sea. I need to update our little banner here down at the bottom. Yeah, the Bobby Darin episode.
Oh, oh, that's right.
Okay, so let's all hit play in 3, 2, 1, go.
We are rocking.
All right.
All right, fun.
If this ship debris is rocking, don't bother knocking.
Is that first?
Uh-oh. Who is this? Oh, okay, it's her.
Oh yeah, this is the earlier people's.
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
The original mother. So this episode is Across the Sea, and I think that, I remember watching this video live. I was living in Kapolei at the time, but I remember I didn't like this episode. And I remember there was just a consensus that this was the turning point, because this is when they started heading into endgame territory for the series. And so, like, when this episode hit, people were so furious because it answers a lot of stuff, and then it, because the answers don't live up to what people wanted, people are just so upset with what they saw.
Yeah, because we just saw Jin and Sun and Saeed all die. So you think some big stuff's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
With that storyline, and then we have to wait a whole nother week. It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. You got put on hold for a week, and then you got this, which was your partial explanation. And I think we'll keep on revisiting this for the remainder of the series that we have for the podcast. But the idea of I think this is like an axiom of Damon Lindelof when he mentioned, where he says, if there's a mystery that needs solving, the best answer for the mystery is normally a person. And in this particular case, it's the entire island mystery, and they put it in this person, this mother character, and then add in these two boys.
And that's always better.
So funny. I have a hard time watching this actress. I'm like, CJ Craig stole your baby.
They done took it.
She's so good with those words.
She has a name. I didn't know. I forgot her name was Claudia.
Oh.
The mother of the two boys.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh, that's a good bit of trivia. That's a Remy question right there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, when Remy does Lost trivia, I'm going to do so.
The mother of Jacob and the Man in Black.
Yeah.
Because people would say mother, right? And they think they're all clever. Oh, it's mother. It's like, psych. Listen to the podcast.
Yeah. Talked about it in hour 12 and a half of our 16-hour, really, marathon.
Yeah. Should have stuck in there.
Yeah.
Should have powered through.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny Sparkles is back. Get that.
Yeah.
With us.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, as always, Johnny.
Yeah.
We are glad that you are here, taking this ride with us.
Yeah. Glad to see you in this very confusing episode where it's a flashback to 2,000 plus years ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta make another piece of pizza. Oh man.
How much more pizza do you have left?
I got 3 slices, I think. Yes, I got 3 whole slices.
Ooh, man.
That last half a slice took me like an hour, 2 hours to eat.
You got 3 slices if you only have 4 episodes left.
Oh, yeah. Can do it. Oh.
There's your Jacob.
Is that a CGI baby? Or I don't discuss. I'll be back.
I
Oh, cool.
His name.
Cool. Glad you gave it a name. Time to murder you now.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Is she kept the name. Like, she didn't reassign names to these babies.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, she wasn't expecting
Ooh, you got another baby.
the evil one. Wow. Sorry, sometimes you get
boys.
yeah. Wow, 2 for 2. I think that seems pretty efficient though. From like a human production standpoint. If you're gonna take a woman out for 9 months, if she does 2 at a time, I mean that's really efficient.
I think
Right?
that generally, like back in the day, lowered the chances for each of them.
Oh really? Because that would be I'd be like two kids, 2 boobs. You know what I mean? You're good. You got 2 arms.
Yeah, I mean, the human body was made to, as we've basically especially evolved to take care of
Yeah.
twins. That's why 2 of everything
Yeah.
almost.
That'd be kind of neat if you could have both sides going at the same time, both ovaries pumping out kids. But I think you only got 1 uterus, so that's the problem. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you gotta share that. But there's you can take the left, and another kid can take the right, and you can just pump them out 2 at a time.
Yeah.
And this is another thing, too. This right here, this scene, he finds this, and the mother says, I brought that to the shore for you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what, if the mother is full of shit, or if she's really doing this.
Yeah, it's sort of the way that Jacob brought those people to the island. I think she went
To
wherever
so
they
she
make
brought the...
backgammon boards and
Oh,
touched
okay.
somebody, and then they dropped it off of their boat.
Yeah.
Or whatever this game is.
It's kind of weird though, like like the mother character, because when you think about it, like people are kind of like that. It's like we're like this giant island of stuff, right? But really, only a small portion of us is kind of like aware,
Yeah.
right? Most of the stuff is happening all the time, just kind of going on without our permission or whatever it is, Maybe that's kind of how they control it all. It's like the island just does its thing, and then the people are just kind of like the little tippy top of the spear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Johnny
Also,
Sparkles has
too-
some questions. He wants
Is
to know
this
if
question...
Chad fell asleep yet, which has not happened. No.
No, yeah.
He did shave his mustache off, so that's good. I don't think Sparkle saw that yet. Must know. The pizza's still there. There's still 3 slices of pizza left. How many
Wow.
buses have come to AJ's house? We haven't been counting. We should have been counting. But they've all been number 4s or 9s, I think, right? And
Yes.
lastly, he wants to know, has Anthony's hair grown that long just today?
It's been like a week.
Yeah.
It's
You shaved it for that St. Baldrick's thing like last week.
oh yeah,
For
no.
childhood cancer.
Basically, I'm just cosplaying as a character who was actually on the island the entire time.
That's right.
I wanted to experience real hair growth, have a realistic character here. Be like, I don't know what runs into the other survivors. Like, I don't know where you guys have been styling all these weeks, but I've been living in the jungle, baby,
Yeah.
and we don't have a conditioner.
To wash your hair with
Also, too-
sticks.
Also, to shout out to the show for using Allison Janney as the mother figure. I know she's been in a lot of drama, but I still kind of associate her with a lot of comedy movies and stuff.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
She also has that show on CBS too, right?
Oh yeah, I think it was called. It's
Shook
called
Hands with
Mother,
Your Mother or something. Oh,
isn't it?
it's called
With
Moms.
that's it.
Is that really what it's called?
It's something like that. It's like her and
name?
scary movie. What's
Yeah.
her name? I can't remember her name.
Oh man, why can't I remember her name? Off the top of my head. I've been talking too long. I
They
can't
they
remember
couldn't
his name.
they couldn't give out her like full on dreadlocks, you know, because then they'd be like, cultural appropriation.
It's like this is just gonna be Alice and Janney in front of a podium apologizing.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry, I was on that dirty island for all those years. What, you think I'm just gonna cut these locks off? No way, man.
Trying to get
Island.
those dreads.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right,
AJ, for the live stream viewers, please show your cats, everybody. Everyone loves to see pets.
Oh, sweet.
What?
We could take a look at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, awesome.
Hey.
Say hi, buddy. Oh, he's like, is he blurred out?
Yeah. Skype doesn't know if your cat is background or not. Hello.
He's very uninterested in any of this.
How long have you had that cat?
He's about 4 years old now.
Nice.
We've had him since we've been here, but yeah. This is Bosco.
Did you get him when he was little?
Well, actually, we had his mom. His mom ran away, and then we couldn't find her for 2 days, and she came back pregnant.
No.
And so we placed like 5 of the other kittens in homes, and then we kept this one. So he's the only boy.
Right, but wow.
You kept the boy because he can't come home pregnant.
Yeah, we kept him because we just want him out there ruining other younger female cats' lives.
Hey, when you give away cats for adoption, how old are they before you can give them away?
I think they have to be like something like 3 or 4 weeks. I can't remember. It's been some time, but like we had them until they were kind of weaned off of the mother's milk, and then we started placing them.
Oh, I see. Like once they can eat other stuff, then it's good to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're basically self-sufficient cats.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Once they're like able to like eat solid food, they're doing okay.
Yeah.
We try and adjust this background.
So Chad, Sparkles Chad, he says that G.G. Allen's brother, he thinks has the same facial hair as you now. So you should look that up. I think his name is Merle. Merle Allen.
That's exactly who I always wanted to look like.
Chad, you look like the enemy of Flash Gordon.
So I looked up some historical stuff about twins.
Yeah.
Apparently, because twins generally have lower birth rates,
Okay.
or not lower birth rates, lower birth weights. They tend to be less successful at staying alive.
Right.
A lot of times, just because gynecology and stuff wasn't really well developed back in the ancient times.
Right.
Like they just lost a lot of women in childbirth anyway, and if it was twins, the chances of the mother dying was even higher.
Oh yeah.
That makes it harder to raise the kids. A lot of times you would lose one or both of the kids when you were delivering them. So humans are not actually evolved for twins being better.
Gotcha.
In modern times,
Yeah.
Twins actually have higher life expectancies, but not in ancient times.
Right.
Huh.
In ancient times, their life expectancies are substantially lower when you factor in all of the ones whose life expectancy was 0.
Yeah.
Hey, trivia man. What? Okay, so Octomom, did she have all those kids at once?
Like,
yeah.
When you say at once, like, how big a time window are you talking about?
Like, did she squeeze them all out in 24 hours?
I imagine that there was actually a lot of cesarean going on there. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Be the best way to
But
do it.
they're octuplets?
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, octuplets, I think that's the word.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what. They might be living on islands. They might be wearing hand-woven clothing, but like, she took her time. She got out there. She got some purple dye. She got some blue dye.
Yeah.
Those are hard dyes to find, I can imagine, during this time.
You know what I mean? It's like, where'd you get that indigo? That's lovely.
Oh, yeah. The octuplets were delivered via cesarean.
Oh, okay.
But it was 8, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, we see this before, right? Or is this the first time we see the entrance?
That's the first time we've seen the cave with the light and the water in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I think that pissed off a lot of people too, because there maybe it might have been hinted at, possibly, but I don't remember it being hinted at. And then this is like the first thing you see is this light source that needs to be protected, which is the whole end game of the series, and everybody's like, "Did you guys set up for this?"
Yeah.
Or maybe they did, but
You were
it just
saying like at
seemed
the beginning of the episode, like they were saying like the best answer, right? It should be a person. It should be a person. So
Yeah.
that's why we have Alice and Janney here. But then she shows them, oh, here's the real answer. It's this hole in the ground with light and water. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, that's weird.
They needed the water flow out, right? Shouldn't it flow out from there?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
She says it goes
It
out
is-
to
it's
everywhere, presumably from where it goes out. But that's plugged up, right? Or it's not plugged up. It needs to be plugged up? I don't know.
It's currently plugged up.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah, I guess
unplugging it causes all of the island going like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Stuff comes out.
that's the cork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that he says? It's like the island is the cork.
Yeah, right, in the wine. It keeps all the
Yeah,
evil hell stuff
that's
in
right.
Yeah, but apparently the light is the cork in the cork. The more you talk about this episode, the more it's easy to understand why people were upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cork in the cork. Yeah, but, like, you don't want a cork made of nothing. You need a cork made of cork.
But you want the cork to be the whole cork. You don't want to have to cork the cork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want it to be the whole cork. You don't want a cork with a hole in it. That doesn't do any good.
Yeah. And we fill that hole with light.
It's the same way you killed the coronavirus.
You know what? In that way, a hole is never really a hole if it's filled with light, right?
Right.
What time period is this?
I don't know.
Philosophically, what is a hole?
Yeah.
Can't just be empty space.
Because no space is truly empty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No space is truly a hole.
yeah. So, like, a black hole is the only real hole.
If you love it enough, that hole becomes a hole.
Be right back with my 6 slice of pizza.
I just picture Chad like someone driving home to their black hole,
Mhm.
and as they're like driving to their thing, there's like one of those like billboard signs by the side of the road. It's like if you lived here, you'd be home by now.
I always find those signs so obnoxious. Like, if you just lived here, things
Yeah.
would be so much easier for you. Like, no, no.
That'd be like the people in IAEA bragging to all the people who lived out in Kapolei. It's like, suckers. If you lived in IAEA, you'd be home by now. You should have worked harder.
Should have been born earlier. Bought
Oh, yeah.
property soon.
That's right. Be kind of interesting. How about this? How many years on a plantation would you work to own property in Hawaii? Would you work 10 years?
To own property?
Yeah, you work 10 years you give us 10 years on this plantation, you will own property outright on Oahu. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know if that's a good trade. Maybe.
I'll take that trade. No,
Like, starting now?
Well, okay, let's see. So, $500,000. So it's like you're making like I don't know how much you make in a year. Oh, but then I guess it all just goes to your house. I don't know.
Because the thing that I'm thinking about is like, if I would be starting now,
Yeah.
like getting older, my body's not in as great a shape as it used to be. Doing hard plantation work would be kind of tough, and I don't have a wife or a child to leave the property to when I die. So
Interesting.
it's like,
Yeah.
is it worth it? for me to rent my body for the next 10 years?
Yeah, no way.
That's interesting.
Or I could just keep renting. And the thing is, I'm willing to bet that a lot of people are going to be giving up their rentals in order to go and work on the plantation to try and get property. So maybe rent's going to go down.
Oh, that's actually kind of an interesting thought.
Too bad you can't sell. Too bad you don't know when you're gonna die. Because then you could just sell the end of your life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like if you knew you were gonna die at like 60, you'd be like, I can have 55 to 60. I want something right now. You just
Interesting.
they develop a system in the future where they just shave years off the end of your life
Yeah.
and give you money now.
Isn't that what's that movie with Justin Timberlake about time or something? In Time.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, time is their currency in that, and then whenever you want to pay for something, you just give time off of your life.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're born with a certain amount of money, and then when you spend it all, you're dead?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, do you have people like dying at 25 and stuff like that?
Oh my god. That's horrible. Like you can't because at least in this world you can get a job and earn more money, but you can't earn more lifetime.
Yeah, you can.
I think in that movie there's a way to do it.
Yeah, like when you earn money instead of money, you're given more time on your life.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, which you have to then spend to stay alive, so you lose money off. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, you just got to make more than you.
It's just the literalization of the idea of time being money.
Yeah.
Yeah. They show folks in there working like 3 jobs. They're just going from work to work to work to stay alive in that movie.
Oh man.
Like I just need 3 jobs just to not have my time expire.
Yeah.
And then they have like the obscenely rich people that have been living for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and they're still like in their 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You monsters! They're the real vampire society.
Like literal.
Yeah.
That sun looks so Star Warsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's setting in the middle of the sky. That's a weird way for a sun to set.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's like you kind of get the Man in Black, right? You kind of get his side on this one, right?
Oh yeah.
Like he doesn't seem like he's doing anything wrong.
Well, isn't that like supposed to be the whole thing about the devil? Like, it doesn't. He's not supposed to seem like he's doing something where it's like super bad. It's just, that's not what God told you to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he does do things that are ostensibly very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also does things that aren't that bad.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, and that kind of ties into like, I guess even the biblical like sometimes you could form a biblical discussion on like the idea of Cain and Abel, which is supposed to be like the first descendants out of Adam and Eve, and they're the first born humans. And I guess there's echoes and mirror stuff in this, but like I guess in that story, Abel offered his sacrifice to God and it was supposed to be acceptable. Cain offered his sacrifice and it wasn't. The difference is like, I think Cain just kind of had like whatever he was doing, it just wasn't pleasing to God. Whatever his offering was, it wasn't enough. But it wasn't because Cain wasn't enough. It was like, I guess there's an attitude too. So I don't know if they're playing with some of that in this here too. But yeah, he's definitely a sympathetic dude because you get it. Like he's been approached by his dead mother, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
And he can't leave.
And to the best of our knowledge, he doesn't even have a name.
There's echoes and mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
You are number 2.
That's how you can tell that you are not the favorite child.
Yeah.
You don't get a name.
He's like, right, Jacob? And he's like, of course. Not Jacob?
Yeah. Oh, speaking
Other one.
We were talking before about that weird game from Parks and Recreation where they figured out the rules. Does anyone know what this game is that Jacob and his brother play? Is that a real thing? Or is that something we have to figure out?
I wonder. It's just a black and white stone game.
Right, and then
It looks like checkers, but they're also rolling sticks.
Yeah, that are kind of like dice, I guess, maybe?
it's a like an ancient form of backgammon.
That's what I'm thinking it is.
There's a game called or something like that,
Right.
and that's like an ancient form of backgammon. And you would roll like animal bones and move around colored stones. And it was kind of like that thing where it's like you jump pieces and you're trying to move pieces into your scoring zone, and anyway. But
I bet that's what it is, or it's
And it's
supposed to be
called
similar.
yeah.
The game of Senate is included in the premium versions of the Lost Complete Collection DVD and Blu-ray box sets. An Easter egg on the bonus disc explains how to play.
Yeah.
So it's called Senet, S-E-N-E-T, or Senet. Senet? Senet.
Ah.
I think Seen It is the game that comes on a DVD, and it's like a movie trivia game.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one. That was a good one. I can see why they played it a lot. Like, bro, we've seen all these
entertain yourself.
It's like I like playing. I like playing an old copy of Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
Still makes references to the Soviet Union. Like that.
Or ones for like specific fandoms that I don't know anything about, like Game of Thrones or something.
The Game of Thrones one is tricky because you're going to have two different editions of that, which is, I guess, nice. They're going to sell a movie edition and a book edition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a big fire.
I feel like that's another thing they do with the whole costuming. You ever notice like the Man in Black? He's always kind of dirty, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, at least he is
dirty and sweaty. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got mud on him and stuff, and
Well, he's always digging and working and.
Oh, hey, by the way, that kid that they chose to be the young Jacob, man, they really nailed it with that kid. The way he kind of like stares in the distance and pauses when he talks. I'm like, dang, this kid's really good, man.
Quite the Jacob.
Yeah, quite the Jacob. Oh yeah, you see that, sucker? We found magnets, son. What is this magic you found? That's right, fool. Yeah, we're going to use science on your mom.
Oh, and Sparkle says that O.J. Simpson and Bill Cosby questions are always fun in old Trivial Pursuit games.
Who's America's favorite Jello guy? Oh, man. It used to be, like, look, it's so funny how that all kind of changed. And, like, is that going to be, like, the blackface of like the future, like people saying positive stuff about Bill Cosby? That's gonna be like they're gonna bring back quotes of people saying like, I grew up on Bill Cosby, I modeled my whole life after him. And then that's gonna be like, you're like, you don't understand, at that time he had a really cool sweater.
Yeah.
It's like, when I say I modeled my whole life after, what I really meant was, I don't know, about 60%.
I don't know about 60%.
Like, you know all those times that he told young people to pull their pants up and stay out of trouble? That's the part that I was modeling it after, not the bad stuff.
Oh look, they answered the dye question. See, she's making the string right there.
Yeah.
She rubbed a little bit of pigment on her leg, and she's like rolling up her yarn. Wow.
Yeah, her leg is her palette.
I was just talking trash about that, but looks like she's like, yeah, I do make all my own dye. What about it? I live on an island. Yeah. I got lots of time.
Yeah, she and Jacob, they just spend most of the time just making clothes, weaving.
Yeah. Because
like, I got a loom for you.
You don't see all that agriculture going on with them, or fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
they're
are
not digging holes.
The island provides.
Yeah. That is true, yeah. In this particular case.
She just like goes down to the water and she just like pulls open her cleavage, and a fish jumps in. Oh. Who do you think it would have had to been for him to stab them? Right? He pulled that thing out thinking, I'm going to have to use this.
Yeah.
Who do you think it was? He's just ready to kill, man.
Yeah. Because it wasn't his people,
Dang.
because there's no more of them, so it would have been Jacob or his mother.
What does he figure out about all this stuff? Like, basically,
Who is this? Who figures out what?
like Jacob, or not Jacob, the man in black, like,
Right.
they find this well, and they're like, all right, this is crazy, but they're like Stone Age people, right? They don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah, it's weird what kind of knowledge they have technologically or what. He's just trying to find his way back to that light with the water.
Oh, is that what he's trying to do with all this well
I
stuff?
think that's what he says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, I walked
Please.
end to end of this island, I can't find it and everything, so maybe it's gotta
So
dig, I guess?
So I dug this hole.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Man, it has been a while since I watched this. Yeah, he's got the light hole, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what's this all about, woman? You recognize this?
Whatever
You're
that
not the only one with a light hole.
source of electromagnetic energy?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck on this, Tesla.
Share some wine so everyone needs to be ready to drink or eat a piece of pizza. Oh man. My jaw's getting tired.
My jaw is getting tired.
I'm falling asleep. Holy crap.
We've been doing this for a very long time.
13 hours already.
Woo!
Damn.
I know.
We whipped
Oh
on
my
it.
goodness.
We only have 2 episodes left, but one of these episodes is a double episode. So. I think, right?
No. It's what they do is you can watch the uninterrupted version of it, the uncut, full thing, or you can watch it in 2 separate pieces, right?
Right. Actually,
Yeah,
it's an hour 45 total, which I think is 3 episodes worth. No, it can't be right.
Not quite.
No.
It's like an extra 15 minutes.
Yeah, so 2 and
It's a supersized one.
15 minutes. Okay.
But that's the special uncut version.
Yeah.
I'm down with that one.
Let's do that.
Oh, she clubbed him. My baby.
Oh, you
dang it.
poor thing that I never gave a name
Yeah.
to.
Okay. All right, we're back. Different names too. All right, come help me cover up your brother's murder. Oh man, see, this is why you don't want to live at home.
Oh, damn.
I want. You know what? They should. Okay, how about this? We take. We make a series, right? Where it's like maybe 10 episodes a season, and every episode is a different stab at the ending of a series.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. I wonder if out of those 10 we get one that people like.
Yeah. Well, we would.
Like, are all 10 going to be like 10 different versions of the same ending?
No, it's just however people think it should have ended, or whatever explanation would have satisfied them, or whatever, however they wanted it to end.
All right,
You know?
so like the first season is like episode 1 is Lost, episode 2 is Battlestar Galactica, episode 3 is Game of Thrones. Like that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, or we make it so episode 1 is Lost, ending by Steven Soderbergh.
No.
And then episode 2 is Lost by Larry, the guy,
the guy from the cable company.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he's called, right?
The cable guy. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. And maybe season 2, so it's kind of like American Horror Story, where it's like every season's about endings, but each season's a different thing we're ending. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I
do like in the style of certain things.
Yeah,
like your idea, like Steven Soderbergh and Larry, the guy from the cable company who was telling me about how much the ending sucked, or Abs Eternal, Reddit user.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just different people who thought they could have done it better.
Yeah.
We'll give them a shot. See if you can end the show. And we'll do all kinds. We'll do Battlestar Galactica, like you said. We'll do Dallas.
No.
Was the ending of Dallas considered a disappointment?
No, I don't know. Seinfeld? I don't know.
I think the ending of MASH was the only one that anyone was been positive about.
I thought everyone thought that the ending of Breaking Bad was good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I like the ending of that. Oh, you done messed up all my lumage.
Hey, did you guys watch that show Midnight Gospel?
No.
With
dude, that's a good one.
That is some craziness. It's interesting.
Dude, animators are the best. There's this animation studio called like Titmouse.
Yeah.
And like they do this thing where like all their animators have like these side passion projects, and then they'll do like a thing where they'll like show all the crazy and you go to watch these like little animation festivals and see what animators want to create if they were just able to create like the things in their brain, and you realize like that they're like all like geniuses. It's just their imaginations are so vivid and vast. It's crazy. So
animation is not something that like draws in people that are like, I'm all about charts.
Oh, your hole! They filled in your hole.
Yeah.
Oh, just dig it again. You live forever. What are you stressed about?
Yeah.
No, I think it was forever yet. It's the thing. Well, Johnny Sparkle says every episode's based on the final episode of a different show, but every ending is the Sopranos ending.
It's just we ended the same way every time. Just cuts the black. Are they playing? Am I thinking of something else? Oh no, I keep thinking of how they use that, the song Layla, but just the ending part in Goodfellas.
So,
Not
really. I'd have to watch it.
They burned your game. So how'd they do that to all those people?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might have just been the mother.
Yeah,
she's crazy.
They don't ever answer. Like she has the ability to kill them whenever she wants, but she doesn't have the ability to stop them from coming to the island.
Right.
I guess that's how they can't have like Widmore stopped from coming to the island.
Yeah.
Because I guess Widmore and these other humans are just supposed to represent the greed and the fallibility of human nature. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, right.
And now you suffer a fate worse than death.
Yeah, because I think maybe she also had the smoke monster's powers, and she gave Jacob the good ones, and then still maybe had the bad ones.
I wonder if she had more powers that we just aren't gonna be privy to.
Yeah.
Maybe different people that are in charge of the island have different powers.
Yeah.
Oh. You see, that's a good premise for a reboot right there. Now you have like multiple Jacob types, but relegated to their own. Well, but then you're just making a superhero show, you know?
Yeah.
Do all the Green Lanterns have the same power?
That they have a ring that can create anything that they can imagine.
Oh, that's okay,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So they all do that.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
some
like
of them are better at imagining than others.
Right.
okay. I thought
This
one
That
what's
person.
makes sense.
Okay.
what's the shittiest Imaginer in the Green Lantern?
It's either Hal Jordan or Guy Gardner, depending on the
Ah,
writer.
the
Because,
human.
like, when you have Guy Gardner, generally speaking, he doesn't even like making stuff the way
Yeah,
that they've been writing him for the last, like, 10 years. Like,
yeah.
he just shoots force blasts mostly,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
or makes, like, barriers.
Right.
Uh, and Hal Jordan does stuff like giant boxing gloves.
That's fun.
Like, those two are considered to be some of the not as imaginative Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
I
Whereas
see.
you get guys that are like architects
I
and
see.
like artists.
That's good.
Yeah, because like they have like guys walking around in big like giant ass robot suits that they made right with their imagination and all kinds of craziness.
Yeah. And then you
I
have
see.
the guy that's considered the greatest Green Lantern of them all, who does boxing gloves.
And that's how it's supposed to be Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're non-lethal, right? They're boxing gloves. The kids. It
Mhm.
could have been, you know,
Can,
brass knuckles or something.
could Hal Jordan imagine himself being smarter?
Uh, that's not really a construct.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
it's not a wish. It's not a wish thing.
Right, okay, my bad. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was taller.
Yeah.
And at one point, he wished that the town that he grew up in that got destroyed by the fake Superman, he wished that that came back and he used his ring to make everything. And the guys that are in charge of the rings were like, no, we don't like you doing this. We're going to take
Right.
away your ring. And he's like, all right, fine. I'm going to murder every fucking last one of you.
Oh, we get to see Jack's hairy chest in the Bone Zone in this episode.
Bone Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I still haven't actually gotten to the part.
No, we
where,
haven't seen that.
They're there.
Yeah, just this flashback. I think is all we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, when they find the bodies, or earlier in the season when they found the bodies, again, refound the bodies. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, Anthony, do you remember when you were watching it through the regular way and they found those bodies, the Adam and Eve bodies? Like, what did you think it was?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because like, oh, these were who were the people here first.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we later on find out it was them, right?
Yeah. It's the mother and the man in black.
It's kind of weird. It's like I think what they did it like another thing I think, and this is why I know that why I had strong feelings about the submarine episode. I think early in the writing thing, they're like, we don't know how long this is going to last, so we're going to just drop little Easter eggs in here, and a good writer will be able to flesh this out later.
Yeah.
So I think that's yet another example. They're just like, put it in there. We either never get to it again, or it's something cool later.
Yeah. It's a fun mystery, or it's something we can do.
Lost
Yeah.
thread.
Speaking of fun mysteries, find out if we're going to be able to make it through the next 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We're going to be wrapping up this episode soon.
Yeah. Right about
And
now.
moving on to the next one.
Yeah. So we'll be back on the same stream in a minute. Or
Sweet.
same place, new stream. So don't move. We'll be right back to watch episode 16, What They Died For.
What they die for.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Bye.